So most people think that brushing and flossing is just about a nice smile. But what if I told you your oral health could be the key, or the ticking time bomb for your heart, your brain, and even your gut? I'm Dr. Partha Nandi. I'm a board-certified gastroenterologist. And today, I want to expose the powerful and often overlooked link between your mouth and your entire body, especially your gut, brain, and heart. Now, your mouth is home to over 700 species of bacteria, and some of these bacteria are beneficial. They help kickstart digestion and even protect against pathogens. But when your oral microbiome is out of balance, it becomes a gateway for inflammation and disease. In fact, a 2024 review in Nature Communications found links between poor oral health and 28 systemic diseases, including diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and 5 types of cancer. Why? Because harmful oral bacteria, they can enter your bloodstream through bleeding gums or dental procedures, and then ignite chronic inflammation throughout your body. Now, let's talk about mouthwash, because not all mouthwashes are created equal, and some may be doing more harm than good. So let's start with chlorhexidine, found in prescription mouthwashes like Paradex and Oracare. It's a powerful antiseptic used after dental procedures, but it wipes out good bacteria along with the bad. A scientific report study showed that just 7 days of chlorhexidine use disrupted the oral microbiome, increased harmful bacteria, lowered saliva pH, and reduced the mouth's ability to produce nitric oxide by 85%. And that's a big problem, because nitric oxide helps regulate blood pressure and vascular health. What about over-the-counter brands? Now here's a quick breakdown. Over-the-counter mouthwash comparisons. Listerine, for example, uses essential oils like eucalyptol, menthol, thymol, and methyl salicylate. It's strong, kills a broad range of bacteria, and while less harsh than chlorhexidine, can still disrupt the microbiome with long-term use. How about Crest ProHealth? It contains cetylpyridinium chloride, or CPC. That's an antiseptic less aggressive than chlorhexidine, but still capable of reducing microbial diversity. How about Scope? Primarily a cosmetic rinse using alcohol for a fresh feeling and mild antibacterial effect, but provides limited therapeutic benefit. Remember, alcohol-based rinses have been linked to increased levels of bacteria like Fusobacterium nucleatum, which are associated with periodontal disease and even some cancers. How about ACT? Typically alcohol-free and fluoride-based, it's focused on cavity prevention. Milder impact on the oral microbiome, better for enamel protection with minimal disruption. How about Tom's of Maine? Natural and gentle. This uses plant-based ingredients like aloe and witch hazel, free from alcohol, artificial dyes, and preservatives, the least disruptive to the microbiome, but also less antibacterial. If you're trying to preserve your oral microbiome, natural or alcohol-free rinses like ACT or Tom's are better long-term options. Reserve strong antiseptic rinses like Crest or Listerine for short-term targeted use. Let's also talk about root canals, because they can be another hidden factor affecting systemic health. So root canals are often necessary to save a damaged tooth, but if bacteria are left behind in the tooth's microtubules, they can leak into the bloodstream over time. And some researchers, including those in the International Journal of General Medicine, have found links between unresolved root canal infections and conditions like chronic fatigue, autoimmune flares, and even heart disease. Now, this doesn't mean root canals are bad, but they do need to be done carefully and monitored long term. And here's what I want you to remember. What happens in your mouth travels. You swallow thousands of bacteria every day, and those microbes, well, they influence your gut microbiome. And that in turn affects your immune system, your mood, your metabolism, nearly everything. I've seen patients with fatigue, brain fog, or systemic inflammation, and the root cause was literally in their mouth. So what can you do? Well, treat your oral health like it's whole body health, because it really is. Avoid daily use of harsh antiseptic mouthwashes, especially those containing chlorhexidine or alcohol. Choose alcohol-free options or natural rinses whenever possible. And work with your dentist on safe, effective care for root canals and long-term oral health. And nourish your oral microbiome with the same care you give to your gut. Remember, your mouth is not separate from your body. It's the entry point to your health. So be a health hero. And if you want real strategies to support your gut health, immune function, and cognitive vitality, download my free gut health cookbook, Mindful Meals, at the link below. Please like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. And follow us for truth over trends.